what gave me the idea of making a 90-second Newbery Film Festival?
Yes.
So I was, about 14 years ago, I was hanging out with my cousin, who was like 9 or 10, and she was really into A Wrinkle in Time. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a Wrinkle in Time movie with her and her friends? So we got some costumes together. We shot it in one day. It was the first movie I ever shot or edited. And then it came out pretty well. So we put it online, and then it kind of went semi-viral. And it got like 25,000 views really quickly, and then more views after that. And so I thought, what if I made a film festival, which you took other books that won the Newbery medal?
The Westing Game.
And Dead End in Norville.
I did the Black Cauldron.
The Mixed Up Files of Miss Basil E. Frank-Weilis.
And made a film festival about it. And so I worked with the head children's librarian of the New York Public Library. And first year it was just in Chicago and New York City and Portland, Oregon. And now pre-COVID, it was in 14 cities around the country. After COVID, we're at 8, and I think 8 is about right for me. Thank you to HEB and to Bibliotech for putting this on, because it's because of their sponsorship that we're able to do this and to get this amazing space.
I think it was great this year. I think it was pretty flawless in terms of a production, but it's always exciting. The kids get so excited, and this year they were really participating heavily in the show itself, which is so fun. They've never done that before, but I think they're feeling more comfortable.
I also love the participation of the students. I think sitting them, the filmmakers up front towards the stage, kind of gives that camaraderie, and they feed off each other's energy. They're creative types already, as we can tell by those videos, and they really feed off each other's energy, and I think that just comes through, and it elevates the event that much more and makes it very much about the kids, which is what it should be.
The film festival has been really cool. I think it's really cool to get students to interact with their communities and kind of challenge them to being creative is one of the most difficult things to do. So to see them do such amazing things at such young ages, it's really awesome to see. It's something that makes me really proud.
The film was Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, and it is about this boy that loses his brother to gang violence and decides to seek revenge on the murderer. And so we follow his travel down this elevator in his apartment, and ghosts of his family visiting him, trying to talk him out of this decision. So we just bring in his life.
The name of our film is The Black Cauldron. We made it out of little paper puppets, and we voice acted over it. It was a lot of fun.
Frog and Toad together. I chose the book because it was my brother's favorite book to read. That I always loved reading it to him, and I thought it'd be a fun video to do an adaptation on.
Usually the hardest part is pre-production, figuring out what we want to be in the movie and what we don't. Because with 90-second Newbery, there's not that much time, so you really have to cut down what's really important, what message you want to convey. And so people remember the movie, because usually movies get overshadowed, they're too long, there's too many details. And if they've never read the book, you want them to understand what's the main message. And that's what I feel like over the years I've really kind of developed that sense.
As hard as it is for me, I always enjoy evaluating the films. I enjoy watching them, I enjoy discussing them, I enjoy sort of picking them apart, with the team, and we look at those qualities that make them really unique and special. I love that part.
I think just being able to be creative, and I think something that was really fun was whenever we were actually filming it, none of us could actually stop laughing because
We were all giggling.
Probably working with everyone, with the sound effects and messing around with them, having fun. My favorite part was whenever we got to get our Christmas tree and then use it as the background. And I also really liked the part when my older brother Noah animated it to where it looked like these trees were spinning around and it was snowing. That was my favorite part.
Sitting down and with my friends and thinking up how to write the story, where it should go, what should the scene look like. That's my favorite part.
Probably just getting to work with my friends. Everybody kind of contributed, and it was this great amalgamation of everybody's ideas.
What advice would I give to a newcomer? The first piece of advice is everybody is used to shooting videos like this. Don't do it shoot it like this. That's for a movie screen, you shoot it like this. Another, yes, thank you. Another thing is, don't just set up a camera and do a play in front of it. You have to do a lot of cuts. You know, shoot on somebody's face and then somebody else's face and go back and forth. Also, have costumes. You know, shoot it outdoors. Just don't shoot it indoors in like your basement or in the corner of the library. Have a lot of interesting locations. And also put a weird twist on it. So you could do a straightforward adaptation, but the best movies I get from the 92nd Newbery put a weird twist on it. So one year I got Charlotte's Web, but it was done in the style of a horror movie.
I want everybody, first of all, to know that you don't need to do it as a school group. You can make a 90-second Newbery film as a family. We had one family do that this year. We've had that in the past. Girl Scout troops, YMCA organizations, any kind of club, a group of friends, a group of kids that hang out together outside of school. Anybody can do a 90-second Newbery video, and we encourage all levels of participation, anyone from 3rd grade through 12th grade. Please. And if you, even if you don't make a film, even if you're an adult with no affiliation to a student, come. You'll have a really good time.
I feel super excited about this award, but I just want to thank my teacher and like all the people I worked with to make this film.
I'm very happy that we won because I get to earn money from my school for the 5th graders next year to help them and do it.
We're so excited to be here once again. All of us are seniors, so this is it. This adds to the finale of Newbery for us. And since I've been doing this since 7th grade, like, it's like a crazy journey to see like all the films that develop over the years. And
Boop.